Jain, welcome to Ronnie Tuitions. Maths has fun. Today we are going to learn about some important questions, and that is asked in the Karnataka State Board 2022. That some questions are there, some important questions are there that we are going to solve here, and that is also the important for the CBSE also. So let's take the question. The first question is this: it is given a one. The geographical representation of a line, that is the x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. It is a linear equation in two variable, and another one is given, that is given 2x plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Find that what are these lines are. If we represent these numbers or this linear equation in two variable in the graph, then what the solution will come. So now it is to find it, we are written at up and down as this is the equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So here it is, we can write it that 1 by 2, here also 2 by 4, here is the minus 4 by minus 12. Okay, here plus was not kept. Now this is equals because of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4, 1 by 2. But this is not equal. This is not equal because of 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. It is came in this form. So we know that one. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Then the lines are the parallel. Lines are the parallel lines, and parallel lines has the no solution. Parallel lines has the no solution. The option in that question it is given the option A given intersecting line, option B given parallel line, option C given coincident line, option D given perpendicular line. So our option B is the correct, option B is the correct parallel lines. These are the parallel lines. Next question is that given a series given. The series given, and it is asking that what is the difference in that. Series given 8, 5, 2, minus 1. In that it is asking that what is the D? Find the common difference. It is question from the AP, arithmetic progression. To find the D, we know that one. We know D is equal to what? A2 minus A1. A1 means first term only. So what is the A2 in that? A2 is the 5. And what is the A1? A1 is the 8. First term. It is A2 and it is A1 term. A2 minus A1, it is called the D. Otherwise, D means what? The successor terms by the predecessor term minus the predecessor term, that is called the D only. Otherwise, it can be written like this also. D is equal to A3 minus A2 also can be written A4 minus A3 means successor term minus predecessor term. That is the D. So here, if we do the subtraction in that, so answer will come minus 3. 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3. So here option given in that, option A given minus 3. A given minus 3, option B given here, option B given here minus 2, option C given here, it is the 3, and option D it is given here the 8. So in that we are or come to know the option is the A is the correct answer in that. Minus 3 is the option correct answer. This from where I am taking these questions. If you want to know these questions, that you can go to my Telegram channel. That is also the Ronnie Tuitions only. In that, the PDF of the question paper will be there. You can see the question, you can read in that easily. Next, we are going to the third question. Question number 3 is that the standard form of that. Write the standard form of 2x square is equal to x minus 7. How to write in the standard form? By seeing this one, the degree of that polynomial is 2. So means it is a quadratic equation. So quadratic equation is standard form of quadratic equation is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard form of a quadratic equation. So by this way we are writing, means we are substituting or that we are taking them transposing the equation this side. So we can write 2x square minus x plus 7 is equal to 0, and this is the standard form of the quadratic equation. So in that option it is given the option C option is correct. In the question paper it is the option is the C correct. Correct option is the C. It is question asked write in standard form. So it is a quadratic equation. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Let's take the next question. In that, it will find the value of find the value of cos 90 degree minus 30 degree. 90 degree minus 30 degree. Now we can make it like this. 90 minus 30 we can do, because of degree are the same written. In this way we can do it is written cos 90 minus 30 is equal to 60 degree one way, and cos 60 degree value you know it is the 1 by 2. It is the 1 by 2. Okay, one thing. Now it is if we are taking it as a complementary angles, so we can write it like this. Cos will be cos, complementary angle is the sine, and what is the written here? 30 degree. So sine 30 degree also the 1 by 2. So answer is 1 by 2 is the answer. So here option given here -1, 1 by 2, 0, 1. So option B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer in that. You can see the question paper in Telegram channel. I am not writing the questions here. Next, let's go to next question. What is the distance between the origin to the other points? In the coordinate geometry it is, in NCERT textbook, coordinate geometry, so the distance between the origin. Distance from origin. Distance from the origin is always given, that is the d is equal to root x square plus y square. What is the x? The coordinates of x and coordinates of y, whatever the given, that is the square doing and taking the total root. After the addition you have to write the root, then it will become the distance between the origin. So in that this only the asked, the formula only asked in this question. So it is the A option is the correct. Option A is the correct in this. Option A means the distance from the origin is d is equal to x square plus y square, means the coordinates of x and the coordinates of y. That is. Let's get the next question. The next question is given here in a circle. In a circle, it is a circle. In that circle, the angle between the tangent. So tangent is the line touches only one point at a circle, at a one point of the circle. Here it is taking. Suppose that AB is a tangent. Now C is the point of contact. It is only at and only one place touches. Now what is the angle of the radius? Suppose that this is the center and here is the radius. So it is always the radius always making the angle bit on the contact point of the tangent is always 90 degree, right angle it is. So this side also it is right angle, this side also can be right angle. So answer is the 90 degree, it is always perpendicular. Radius is always perpendicular on tangent. Otherwise tangent is always perpendicular on the radius at a one point. So now in that option here given 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree. So option C is the correct answer, that is the 90 degree. Means what? The radius is always perpendicular on the tangent. Next question. A circle. What is the question given here? If the R1 and R2 are the radius of the frustum. Radius of frustum. Otherwise radii of the frustum. Both. Radii of the frustum, and in that h is the height. And L is the slant height. Then what is the formula for what is finding the volume of a frustum? Frustum means what? It is a part of a cone. Frustum means it is a like this and it is a part of cone only. Upside if we are increase it, then it will become a cone only like this. So this much part is called the frustum. In that this part is called the R2 and this is the R1 and it is the from here to here it is H, it is the L. So what is the volume of the frustum? तो वॉल्यूम ऑफ द फ्रस्टम इज given by the, because of it is a part of a cone, so it is 1/3 pi h into r1 square plus r2 square, means the radius, downside radius, bigger circle, base, plus r2 square plus r1 r2. This is the given the formula for volume of a frustum. Volume of a frustum. Volume of frustum it is. What is that? 1/3 pi h into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. R1 and r2 are the radii of the upper and lower circular base and upper. Next question, it is given the surface area of a sphere. What is the surface area of a sphere when it is radius is r? Radius is r given, so surface area it is asking the formula. So the surface area of a TSA of a sphere is always given by the 4 pi r square. R means what here? R is the radius. Pi value what? 22/7 if it is not given that time. So if it is written like this, then it is the, what is the sphere of the TSA of a sphere? 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. So answer is here, the D is the option. D option. Next, taking the next questions. Here question given this. Question given here. If the pair of linear equation in two variables are inconsistent, any linear equation is there in two variable and it is inconsistent. Inconsistent means what? There is no solution. Then how many solutions do they have? So there is no solution. Consistent means it can be solution, maybe the unique solution, maybe the many solution. Unique solution when it is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then it is given the unique solution. Only one solution it will come. Unique solution, and in the graphical representation it will be the intersecting line. If it is given a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, then it is called the inconsistent. It is consistent because of answer came. Answer is that it is inconsistent and there is no solution. And lines will be the what? Parallel lines. Line will be the parallels, like that. If it is all are equal, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then the lines are the solutions, many solution. The solution will be the many solution, and the lines will be coincident lines. Means one line, another line will also be on that point only. That are the solutions of the linear equation in two variables. So here given inconsistent. Inconsistent means no solution. Consistent means solution. Maybe unique solution or maybe the many solution. Next question it is given. If A is the first term. In AP, A is the first term. D is the common difference. Then what is the nth term? To find the AP. Nth term it is asking. Means it is asking the formula. So for this formula we are finding AN. AN means number of the terms. N means number of terms. Nth term is equal to A first term plus n minus 1, means addition of n minus 1, number of terms minus 1 into the D. D means difference. So this is the answer for this one. If the A is the first term, D is the common difference, then what is the nth term of an AP? AP means arithmetic progression. So then AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. N minus 1 into D. Next we are going to take the next one question. Here next question is write the standard form of quadratic equation. Before that only I is written it standard form of quadratic equation. Standard form of quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. So what is that? Ax the power 2. Ax the power 2 plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. In that, the degree is the polynomial, degree of the polynomial is 2. It can a never can be 0. A never can be 0. Other thing can be 0. B can be 0. C can be 0. One time. Any one. Both time at a time. This one cannot be. That time. Otherwise, advected quadratic equation it will become. Advected. Next one question. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Next question. Find the value of sine 18 degree by cos 72 degree. What will be the value of this one? So sine, we have to do. These are the complementary angles. Complement is equal to 72 plus 18 is equal to 90. So we come to know this is a complementary angles to each other. So we have to, what is the rules for that? When I taken the class for the trigonometry, in the time I told you. Otherwise, you can see the video. It is already kept in the playlist. We have to change anyone. Let's change the sign. So we can write sine. What we write? 90 minus. What number have to write here? It will become the 18. Means you know that is a 72. 90 degree, 72 degree minus mean then 18 degree will come. Downside as it is writing cos 72 degree. Then what will become? We are writing it sine. Complementary angle is what? Cos. Cos 72 degree. Whatever written here after the 90 degree theta value, what written? That is the written here by cos 72 degree, and cos 72 degree by cos 72 degree is cancelled happen. What came? 1. The value of sine 18 by cos 72 is what? 1. Is equal to 1. Take the next. We are taking the next question. For that it is written. Write the distance of point. Write the distance between from the points from point 4, 3 from x-axis. X-axis it is written. X-axis it is. Find the distance of the point 4 and 3 from the x-axis. Let the ones. This is our graph. It is not from the origin. It is not asked from the origin. It is not. You should not use in that distance formula also, because of other point coordinates not given in that. This is a graph. In that it is x-axis. This is y-axis. And this is the origin. Let we are denoting it. This side is 1, 2, 3. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. This side also positive only. Because of it is given the positive only. 1, 2 and 3. Now it is asked, what is the distance, that numbers 4 and 3. This is the 4 and 3 from x-axis. This is the x-axis. And what is the number of that upside? How much distance is there from there? So this is that here. It is the point. So this is the answer for that. How much it is? 3 units. So if it is asked, the x-axis asked, you have to write the value of y-axis. If y-axis asking here, suppose that is this same question given and it is asked y-axis, then you are writing the 4 unit. You have to write 3 unit. So here is the 3 unit. Note that. Note you are using that d is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and total root. This how you cannot use this formula also. X square plus y square root. Why? Because of it is not asked from the origin. This is only used for the origin purpose. This is when the coordinates given, x also given, y also given, and 1 and 2 also given. That time it is asked from the x-axis. So from x-axis asking, then you are writing the y value, y coordinates. So y coordinate given here 3. So 3 units it is here. I hope you understand this one. Next it is going. Next question. given here. Find the median of the given data. Median. Find the median. Find the median of numbers. What numbers given here? 6, 4, 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 7. So when last video it is uploaded, in that it is given how to find the median for the ungrouped data. So this is the ungrouped data. For finding the ungrouped data median, first of all we have to arrange them in ascending order or descending order. So first we are going to arrange in ascending order. Ascending order means increasing order. Increasing order. Increasing order we arrange. So what will become first? First will come 2, then will come the 4, then will come the 6, okay, then will come 7, then will come the 10. These are the numbers we arrange in a ascending order. Now first of all we are finding the total numbers of the terms. So total how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N is equal to, value of n is equal to 5. And it is what? Odd numbers. It is what? Odd numbers. So for median purpose, median of odd numbers. Median of odd numbers means what? N plus 1 by 2. Okay, and that is the term. The term number. Now see how much is there? In that it is written 5, n is equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3. Third term it is. Now which is the third term in that? In that third term, first term, second term, third term. So what is the third term? 6. So median of this given data is what? 6. Median is what? Because of third term. From starting we are counting. I hope you understand. If it is odd, if it is even, then what to do? Suppose that even came. Then what to do? For even purpose we are writing the formula n by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 and this terms, the term divide by the 2. Then it will come the median. Let us suppose that this only we are modifying it. Little one more number we are in that. Suppose that I written here the number 14 also. One number 14 I written. So what will be the median now? Now we know n is equal to become the 6. Then what is the median? This side also cannot be left, this side also. So our formula is what? N by 2 means 6 by 2. 6 by 2 and next term of the next term. That is the next term. This is the next term. Next term means what? Third term. Here third term and fourth term. So what is the third term in that? Third term is the 6 and fourth term is the 7. So third term is 6 plus fourth term is what? 7 by 2 is equal to what? 13 by 2 is equal to 6.5. The median is 6.5 it is. Sorry, here it is plus 1 like this. You can think like that. Next term like that it will be. So I hope you understand it. Taking the next question. Next question is here given here. Write the statement for the basic proportionality theorem. That is called the Thales theorem also. Basic proportionality theorem, BPT. So what is that? If a line drawn parallel to the another side of a triangle, it divides the triangle into its proportion. Means what? If a triangle is there, it is a triangle. It is a triangle. Let ABC is a triangle. In that, if I draw a line parallel to any other side, suppose that I draw a parallel lines to the DC, and that is the D and E. That is the D and E. I draw the parallel lines. After drawing the parallel line, we can see. Then it is divide the triangle into proportion. How it is? It is not given that AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. It is given a theorem to in your book, in NCERT textbook for 10th standard. That is what you have to draw that like the perpendicular here also, joining here. It is proving then after that. So that is in the next time it will come. When the question will come, that time it will come. So it is divided. This is called the basic proportionality theorem. AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So what is that? If a line drawn to parallel to the another side of a triangle, it divides the triangle into the proportions. Next, it is given solve this is question given linear equation 2x plus y is equal to 8, equation number 1, and another one given x minus y is equal to 1, equation number 2. Solve by the elimination method. We have to use the elimination method. Deleting method. Elimination method we have to use. In the last video I told what are the rules in that. You can go through and that. But here again once more. To finding purpose that we have to make the choosing the any one variable and making the equal that, which we are going to delete it. Suppose that here already it is equal, y and y y equal, so directly we can cancel it. Okay, and here you can write that, by adding equation 1 and 2 equation 1 and 2 we can use. So what remaining here, 2x plus x is equal to 3x is equal to 8 plus 1 is equal to what? 9. We can write it, x is equal to 9 by 3. This side it will go downside, it will become the division. 9 ones are 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9. Then x is equal to what? 3. We got one value. Now substituting this value, keeping this value into equation number 1 or to anyone we can get. Okay, we can keeping x is equal to 3 into equation number 2. Equation number 2 we can keep. So what we get? 3 minus y is equal to 1. Then what we can? Y is equal to 1. And by the transposing, 3 will go that side, it will become the minus 3. The minus y is equal to, it will become the minus 2. Minus 3 into minus, it is minus 1, it becomes the minus 2. Means 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2. Minus minus cancel, we got y is equal to 2. The answer is x comma y. The value of this is equal to what? 3 comma 2. This is the answer of that, finding the elimination method of the two variables. Next we are going to find the question. It is given next question is given, question number 18. Find the 30th term. Find the 30th term. Find the 30th term of AP. What given AP? 5, 8, 11 and so on by using formula. Using formula. You have to use the formula and you are finding the 30th term. So what is the formula first of all? The nth term of AP, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula for finding the terms. In this AP, what is A? A is equal to, in this AP is 5. What is the D? D is equal to A2 minus A1. A2, what is the A2 in this? A2 in this AP is 8 and A1 is the 5. So 8 minus 5 is equal to what? 3 it is given. Now how much terms it is? N is equal to how much asked in that? 30th term. N is equal to what? 30th term. So we got that. We are writing the A30. Where is the N written? They written 30 is equal to A. What is the value of A? 5 plus N. What is the value of N? 30 minus 1. What is the value of D? D value is 3 into it is 3. Then we can write A30 is equal to 5 plus 30 minus 1 is equal to 29 into 3. Then A30 is equal to what? 5 plus 29 3s are 87. 87. Then A30 is equal to 87 plus 5 is equal to 92. So the 30th term of in this given AP is 92. The 30th term of in this given AP is 92. Okay, next, this is the question number 18. We solved it. Next we are going to the question number 19. Question number 19 is given in this paper. Find the sum of 20 term. Find the sum of 20 terms. 20 terms of AP and AP given 10, 15, 20 and so on by using formula. By using formula you have to use, and you have to find that 20th term, sum of that. So first of all, AP what given? 10, 15, 20. Means it is difference given. First one A given. A what given? 10. D what given in that? A2 minus A1. Otherwise successor minus predecessor term is equal to what? So 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. Now how much n is equal to how much given? 20 terms. Already given 20 terms. Now we are going to find the sum. So they given yes n is equal to formula to find the sum of the numbers n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for finding the sum of the given terms. Yes 20. N behalf of n I write in the 20 is equal to what? N. N is equal to 20 already given. 2 by 2 by 2 into a. Why? The value of a is the 10. Is the 10 in that? This is the first value. The 10 plus n. N how much given? 20 given. 20 term was 20 minus 1. D how much given? D we found that 5 into 5. We written as in the form. Now we can cancel 2 1 are 2, 2 10 are. So I can write yes 20 is equal to what? 10 into 10 to the 20 plus 20 minus 1. 20 minus 1 is equal to 19 into what? 5. Into what? 5 it is given. Here 5 given. Now we can write yes 20. Yes 20 is equal to what? 10 into 20 plus 19 5s are 19 5s are 95. So 95 written as it is. Then the next also what? 10 into 95 plus 20 is equal to 115. 115. Now 115 into 10 is equal to what? 1150. Multiplication done and return it. So these are the sum. So now we are writing the sum of the 20 term of given AP is 1150. So here this is the answer for this one. Next we are taking the next another sum of same in that. These are some important questions that can be asked in the CBSE or state syllabus in NCERT books. Next question here given. Find the sum of first 20 positive integers using formula. Find the sum of first 20 terms. Positive terms. 20 positive terms or positive integers by formula method it is asked. Formula using and asking it is. Now first of all, which are the first 20? Natural it is. Means it is asked the 20 integers starting. Natural. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 like that. And up to the which? Up to the 20. This is the question it is asked that what are the answer about that by using the formula. So here it is given a is equal to given 1, d is equal to the natural number is always differ by the 1. Now it is asked that n is equal to what? 20, and here last term also 20 only, because of after 20 we are going. So here n is equal to also 20 only. So we can write yes n. Yes n is equal to, we write n by 2 by what? A plus l. L means what? Last term. If you are not knowing last term, we can write that formula also. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This also we can use behalf of that. That also can be used. but it is little small, it will become, because of we know the last term. So here we can write Sn. S20 is equal to what? 20 by 2 into A. What is A? 1 plus what? What is that? L is what? 20. So what we got? We got the 10. This is the 10 into 21. 20 plus 1, 21 is equal to 210. So answer will be the 210. I hope you understand it. Let's take here one more example question by that. The next question is given here. Find the roots of x square plus ix plus 2 is equal to 0 using the quadratic formula. So first of all we have to know that what is the quadratic formula. Already it is in the playlist, one video is there that how to solve by the three methods are there, by the splitting method, by the second one it is asked that by the completing the square method, and third one by the that formula method. So here it is asked only formula method. So first I am writing the what is that formula. We are writing x is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac. The root on total by total divided by the 2a. This is called the quadratic formula. Now what is the quadratic formula? X is equal to minus b plus minus. One time we will take the plus, one time we will take with the minus. Is root b square, root is total b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now here in this, what is the value of a in this? A is equal to nothing written here. So we can write 1. Okay. B value. What is the written behalf of x? So x value what written? 5. What is the value of c? C value is here written, that is the 2. Now we know all the values. We are just substituting the values. So what will come? X is equal to minus b. Minus get formula minus. B value what given? 5. What we are going to keep? Plus minus. We kept the root. B square. 5 square means we written the 5 square minus 4. A value of the A is 1 and C value is what? 2. By what? By the 2 into A. A what value? 1. A value is 1. We can write it like this next also. X is equal to minus 5 plus minus root. 5 square what? 25. We know 5 square 25 minus 4 1 ja 4. 4 2 ja 8. 8. By what? 2 1 ja 2. It is written like this. Now we can write it like this. X is equal to what? Minus 5 plus minus, okay, root 25 minus 8. 25 minus 8 is equal to 17. Is equal to 17 by 2. So now it is came the less than, it is a root in that term, prime numbers on that. So it is imaginary roots. It is called the imaginary roots, and we can leave as it is. Otherwise we can write it like this: 1 time plus 1 time minus. X is equal to what? Minus 5 plus root 17 by 2, and another x is equal to what? Minus